It's time now for Spears on Sports with John Spears, presented by M&M Carnage. And now, here's Johnny.
And Tony.
And Scooter made it to Friday.
Woohoo!
Oh, we're going to have to turn this down in my new ear.
Woohoo! Is it loud?
It's too loud. I'm kidding.
Is your wife happy?
She,
probably here?
She is very happy.
Well,
Well,
she knows he's not listening.
she's married to me. She's never really happy. But she's pretty happy. Oh, I didn't look at the chunk of wax because I didn't want to. Yeah, we're going to start with that. But, man, when this...
John said it's like a vacuum cleaner coming out of there.
She said it's a mini vacuum cleaner I'm putting in your ear. And it felt weird, I'm not going to lie. But, man, I feel good today. Feel like I can hear. I'm still going to have the hearing test. I still want to know if I do have any hearing loss. Tony, you know, we worked at the same place. I wore headphones for 30 years, listening to music 8 hours a day.
I still wear them in the gym.
We wear them, well, you wear them at, what's that thing called? The gym? The one time I go a month, I wear them at the gym. We're wearing them right now.
Yep.
I wear them, I do wear them doing Bellarmine games. We wear them doing St. X games. So headphones are a big, big part of my life. But, man, I feel so much better. Sorry we had to take off yesterday. And, of course, when I do take off, you know,
Yeah, big story.
we have arrests of former Louisville players. So it's always great. If you want to know when something big's going to happen, just figure out when Spears on Sports is taking the day off. It is Friday, October 24th.
Yeah.
College basketball tonight.
Two good
I
ones.
know they're exhibition games,
Doesn't matter.
but fun. You get to see your team. If you're a Cardinal fan, if you're a Cat fan, you get to see your team play against really good competition. The Cards host Kansas. I think that's
7:30.
30 on the ACC network. The Cats host Purdue, the number one team in the country in most preseason polls. 6 o'clock start on the SEC network. So we get to watch all those because St. X and PRP, no radio tonight.
What?
It's kind of weird. The game was scheduled at PRP. Look, let's just be really nice about this. PRP has 26 players on their roster.
They've only scored like 20 points this year.
They do have one
20
win.
to 30.
They beat Butler, but they get shut out a lot. They give up they're averaging giving up 50 points a game.
That's embarrassing for the Bears, no?
And we weren't going
Yes.
to do the game because it was a PRP. Well, that game has been moved. If you're a St. X fan or a PRP fan listening, don't go to PRP tonight.
No, do not.
JCPS, Jefferson County Public Schools, after the soccer incident at Wagner, have moved 3 games
3 games.
in town to re-inspect these
New bleachers.
new venues and the bleachers and the railings in
Right.
front of the bleachers. And they've said, we're not going to have anything there until we do a reinspection. I'm sure they're trying to avoid lawsuits, whatever it is. But had to move some games. So PRP will be at St. X tonight, 7 o'clock. No radio. You can still get the stream if you want at
On
stx.com or on YouTube.
Yeah, either way.
And you can watch the game. The unpleasantry for you is Tony and I won't be calling the game on those.
Boo!
I know. So, Scooter, now you get double dip tonight.
Yeah.
Scooter's everywhere tonight.
Woohoo!
WFIA 94.7 and right here on the Big X. And I don't even know what game he's got.
Silver Creek, Charlestown, first round of sectionals.
Ooh, tournament time.
Yeah.
Playoff
Charlestown's good, aren't they?
Charlestown's real good.
Playoff
Yeah.
time tonight, so you can join Scooter Dingus. I'm going to guess 7 o'clock kickoff,
Correct.
6:50-ish.
Yep.
Pregame.
Pregame. Yep.
All right. There you go.
You know what the
Eminem-
big news is? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. What's the big news?
I went to bed last night, and the Oilers were losing 5-3.
The Oilers win 6-5 over.
Let's go, Oilers.
Boom, 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 boom. Over Moppin as well. 502-414-1450. That's the number, 414-1450, if you would like to text the show.
A lot of
Game Day-
sports going on in there.
Yeah, Game Day Men's Health is redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, and sexual performance therapy. Visit GameDayMen'sHealth.com, defining a new era in men's health. And hit me up on the text line, 414-1450. Feels like all the sports are going on, and they are. We have hockey tonight. We have football tonight, college football. We have
Pro
baseball tonight. World Series starts.
Yep.
And, of course, we have NBA pro basketball and exhibition college basketball.
Crazy.
What else do you want? And we have a rest.
Yeah.
We have a rest. If you've been under a rock, Terry Rozier, former Cardinal, current Miami Heat. No, Miami Heat. Is he Miami Heat?
Yeah. He was on. He did not play the first night. Do you think there was a reason?
I don't know if anybody knew that the FBI was going to raid people's houses the next day or hotel. Chauncey Billups involved, head coach of the Portland Trailblazers, Hall of Famer Chauncey Billups. Ugh. Damon Jones, former player, former unpaid assistant with the Lakers when Darvin Ham was the coach. And we know who was on that team. Who
assists in the NBA and does not get paid?
Damon Jones.
There's got to be something.
He was a volunteer assistant.
Unbelievable.
He worked out in the offseason with LeBron. They're good friends, or they were good friends. There were 34 arrests. SportsCenter and CBS Sports and ESPN, they all focus on mainly Rozier and Billups. Mm-hmm. But there were 34 arrests on Thursday morning. This has mafia involved.
Crime families in New York.
Illegal poker games are involved in this thing.
I love that one.
Prop bets. The LeBron connection with Damon Jones. Now, LeBron is not mentioned, okay? What was mentioned was Damon Jones was giving out information about a prominent player. Well, guess who he worked out with over the last couple of summers, who he's friends with? It's LeBron James. So basically,
he was feeding them information on entries.
He was telling these gamblers, big-time gamblers, entries on the Lakers, and probably, especially, they wanted to know, hey, what's LeBron's status tonight? Can you help us out here? And you can talk about these guys don't need the money. Terry Rozier's made $160 million in his career. Tony sent a text last night.
I was going to talk about it.
I'm going to let you talk about the Texas. If you watch ESPN NBA basketball, you now know that thankfully, Shaq and Ernie and Kenny and Chuck have come to ESPN, so I don't have to listen to Perk and Stephen A. and Mike Wilbon. I like some of those guys, but this show is so much better. So much better. What did you see last night?
So Kenny Smith went on a rant about gambling, about an addiction to gambling.
And it is. Gambling is an addiction.
Correct. But Charles got mad. And Charles was talking about how he goes, I'm a gambler. Everybody knows that. I love to gamble, he said. And he goes, Terry Rozier makes $26 million.
This year.
Yeah. And he's stupid. Yeah. And Charles, he doesn't hold back. He just went, and Kenny kept trying to defend the gambling, and Charles just kept going, no, you're totally wrong. It's idiotic. It's stupid. When you have that type of money, why you would even think? And then I was watching one of the other ones, and they were talking about just like all the other sports, there is they call it a red line. You do not cross. They talk about the gambling. But Charles doesn't hold punches, and he basically told Kenny, shut up.
These commissioners, all four of them, have people come in every offseason, every preseason, and speak to these guys and tell them the dangers, tell them what to look for, tell them what they can and cannot do. And some guys enough money is just not enough.
Let me ask y'all this, though, because
it isn't, but both guys can be right, I think. It is a disease. I agree with that. But it is also stupidity on these guys' part. Go ahead, Scooter.
I haven't heard anything definitive that Terry himself was betting, correct?
Correct.
So, for me, I know this is going to sound like a crazy take, but it's the one I've had all day, and it's the one I'm going to stick with. Dude was just trying to help his buddies out and get them some money. I don't have a problem with
Scoot, that. If you were making $26 million a year, you could give him $50,000.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't have to have them gamble.
You can just hand him
How much do I have to give you to not gamble? That's what he should have said to his buddy.
I see it as Terry just trying to help his friends out.
But you
help his posse out, baby.
You cannot tell people that you are going to
Get injured and
take
come
an
out of the
injury
game.
that night.
It's the integrity of the game.
You can't
Yes, that's
say,
exactly.
look, I'm under 4.5 assists tonight, and I'm only going to play a few minutes because my ankle's hurting. You can't do that. Can't do it.
Yeah.
Um,
But what's the dumbest one?
Billups is intriguing.
This is my question to you all about Chauncey Billups. What did he do a long time ago to get hooked in with these mafia guys?
Why is he involved with the five families, the Cosa Nostra, the mafia, whatever you want to call it? Why is he involved? He was bringing high-profile people
They call them whales.
in to play illegal poker games where the other people at the table, including Billups, knew that they were only bringing this person in to take their money from them.
And they had contact lenses.
They had contact
videos.
lenses to read the backs of the cards that were marked. They had tables, they're magic tables that can see the cards from underneath, send a picture to the room next door, and they can somehow signal these players what the whale or the fish has in his two cards underneath or whatever game they're playing. Yeah. Tell them what that guy has. It's incredibly technologically wild.
And if these people had all this money, why would they have to play cards with Chauncey Billups?
Well,
it's just the intrigue.
It's the intrigue of, hey, you're a poker player, right? So-and-so, you're a poker player. Hey, man, I got a big game.
Oh, yeah.
With some
stakes.
Great guys. You'll love them. High stakes. It'll be a blast. Why don't you come with me? I'm playing this weekend. That's it. It's that simple, really. And, you know, when he was playing, he's got a lot of connections. He's in a different town every night. He can be in a town and say, hey, I'm in town this week. We're spending the night after the game. Doesn't even have to be a friend. Just has to be a guy on the other team. Yeah. Why don't you bring about $10,000 and we'll go play this stuff.
Head coach of the Portland Trailblazers.
Crazy.
They have an interim head coach right now.
It was the head coach of the Portland Trailblazers.
Temporarily, probably permanently suspended. Both these guys were in federal court yesterday, being arraigned, along with Damon Jones and another 34 people. 34 overall people are arraigned. This is going to be a story that hangs around for a long time.
Yeah, and with Porter last year?
John Tate Porter.
After that, why would you even think about doing something stupid?
You know what they thought? Whew, they missed me.
Yeah, they got him.
I got away with it. That's when you get out. I got away with it.
How many players
they did get out then because of that.
How many players are saying that today?
Because this year,
there's a few people out there going,
because this investigation is not over.
Nope.
It's been going on for over 2 years, and it is not over.
And what always happens?
You ever notice it's not a big name though?
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Because they're
not that stupid. Charles is right. They're not that dumb. And if they are in trouble with the mafia, they can buy their way out.
It is bizarre, and it is intriguing, but
it's going to be a book. I don't read.
Terry Rozier just ruined his life.
Well, he still had $160 million.
I know, but you know what? Why would he need
if he
money?
doesn't go to prison, and that's a big if
that's
right
a big
now.
if.
If he doesn't
Tax
go to prison,
evasion.
he can retire to a beach somewhere and just live out the rest of his life.
How much money are they going to take from these guys for taxes?
That's a good question. I don't know. Again, this is going to be a long and ongoing. This is what the NBA did not need on opening weekend. Boy, Tuesday,
man, we got great games.
Great games. Last night, 2 games, both go to overtime. One goes to double overtime. Great games. Star power. SGA dropped 55 last night in double overtime. Aaron Gordon scored 50 in an overtime loss for the Nuggets. He was 10 of 11 from 3.
Was he really?
It was a great night of basketball again last night. However,
what's the headline?
Adam Silver doesn't give a crap about how good the basketball was last night because he's got his people around him going, what are we going to do about it?
Yeah, they're trying to put out a trash fire right now, man.
Yeah, SGA 55. Pacers lose to the Thunder.
That game was so
fun. It was great.
I thought they were going to win, man.
Thunder has played 2 games. Both have gone to overtime. They win 141 to 135. Indiana had guys fouling out left and right.
They were down to guys you never see.
And then how many did Steph score last night, Scoots?
32, 34?
Uh,
Or no, 42, was it?
40 something. I think.
42.
42.
Golden State beats Denver 137 to 131 in double overtime.
We sure
Oh
Alex,
no, regular one overtime. Excuse me. And Gordon has 50.
you sure Alex English wasn't playing in that game?
I know. Kelly Tripucka.
Man, the way they're putting points up.
You know, Aaron Gordon has never made the All-Star team.
Really?
I heard that today. He was so good in Orlando on a bad team, and he's been so good with Denver.
Well, now he's overshadowed.
Did y'all see what he
Blows my
shot
mind.
from the field for the game?
I know he was 10 of 11 from 3.
17 for 21 for the game.
He should have took all threes because his percentage went down when he came inside the arc. Those were the only 2 games last night. And
you
they were
forgot.
great.
You didn't even say this. Joker had a triple-double.
Well, that's normal. Doesn't that happen every time he plays? There have been 16 games, 16 games in the NBA this year, Scooter. 14 have gone over the total.
That's insane.
4 out of 16 have gone to at least one overtime.
That's good news for you.
That is really good news.
I don't
for
know.
me.
They're going to start jacking those over.
They will. Vegas adjusts. At some point, I'm going to look at it and go, I should probably bet under. And I'm still not going to be smart enough to bet the under. That's just the way it is. All right, we got a lot to get to. The Vikings are in trouble. We saw that last night. 6-pack coming up, 5-1 last week. Tony and Al's Mortal Locks is coming up as well. 1-4 last week. And I'm sorry we weren't on the air yesterday because they're 0-1 this week as they took the Vikings. World Series Game 1 tonight. All that and more, including birthdays. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big X.
design is key.
Welcome back. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Carnage. John Tony Scooter. Again, this reminder, no St. X radio tonight. We'll be back next week for the final regular season game.
Thursday night.
Madison Central comes to St. X for a Thursday special edition non-Halloween game between the Tigers and Madison Central. That'll be next Friday night, 7:30, Tony, if I'm not mistaken on that.
It is 7:30.
But if you do want to come out and watch St. X and PRP tonight, don't go to PRP. They've moved the game to St. X, 7 o'clock kickoff. M&M Carnage Hotline's open, 384-1450, 384-1450. If you'd like to join in on the conversation, Game Day Men's Health text line open as well, 414-1450. Hello to everybody watching, both people watching on YouTube. Thank you. Thanks for listening on the podcast as well, or if you're listening live, we appreciate all the listeners around the country.
And, John, you can go back and listen and watch Spears on Sports on YouTube.
I don't know why anybody would want to go back and look at us.
That's a good point.
They don't have to look. They can just listen. It's easy that way, too. All you got to do is poop, hit it in your ear there.
Poop? Did he say poop? Uh-oh.
He's flying out to North Hardin,
I
isn't
was
he?
watching Jumanji with my grandson yesterday, and the scene where those bugs are flying around, that's scary. That's what that sounds like. Hello, Buzz. Welcome in.
Hey guys, how y'all doing today?
Awesome.
Doing great.
John can hear.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. I heard that. I'll make it quick. I was really impressed last week at Pleasure Ridge Park what they had done with their stadium, and it's a shame that you guys aren't playing there tonight. And the other thing I was going to say on this gambling deal, these players are coddled since they're in middle school and told that they can do no wrong. Do you think that played into it, that kind of sense of invincibility?
Yeah, I think that's part of it. You get your posse around you. You got people telling you how great you are since you're 10 years old. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely.
Yeah, you can make a little extra money.
You can't do anything wrong. You're told you can't do anything wrong at a young age by the wrong people. And it manifests, for sure.
That never happened in my sports career.
Mine either, Buzz.
That's why we're not in trouble today. We're not being indicted in federal court today.
There's other things we could be indicted for, but not that.
Not that.
Never been prosecuted. Oh, no, convicted. I'm sorry.
It.
Are you guys on the road tonight, Buzz?
Yeah, we're on the road down in Radcliffe at North Hardin, and that's always tough because they've got kind of 5 extra advantages down there.
They got what?
5 extra advantages.
Oh, I know what you mean. I got it. They're wearing stripes, I'm guessing, right?
You got that right.
All right, man. Have fun tonight. Thanks for the call.
Be good, Buzz.
See y'all.
There he goes, heading out.
But he does bring up a good point. These guys all think they're invincible. Everybody pats them on the back. They get everything taken care of.
Yep.
And sometimes
They don't have to spend their own money for anything
don't
either.
think. You get the wrong people talking to you.
Okay, now this year, the NCAA has ruled that college players can now gamble on professional sports.
I didn't know that.
Yes. Is that good or bad?
Well, everybody's gambling.
You can't gamble on college sports. You're a college player, but if you're 18, you can gamble on professional sports.
Yeah,
We're okay with it.
I saw somebody, professor or something, talk about gambling at Ole Miss, and they were talking about how the college students, it's an unbelievable percentage of college students gamble on sports now because of the apps and how easy it is, and they don't, they can blow all their money.
I heard this stat today. On average, people that have, Scooter can attest to this because I don't have it, people that have betting apps on their phone, on average, check their app 210 times per day.
No way.
That's an average.
No way.
Why not?
That number is entire. Where'd you pull that from?
How do you have time?
There is no
You
way.
do have. What if you're watching a game, Scooter, and you're betting on every pitch, or you're betting on every at bat?
I mean, for instance, last night I had bets on the NBA game. I had bets on the football game, but I still didn't look at my app. But
We're talking about you. I'm
10,
talking about
12
an
times.
average. I'm talking about an average. Of
That seems awful
200.
high.
200
Does
is
seem
a
high.
lot.
Just clicking on your app 210 times a day. That is 10 times an hour, basically.
Well, the problem is
if you're up 24 hours, 21 hours.
And I can tell you a story about me 100 years ago when I was betting $20 a night on ball games.
Take it easy, Tony.
No, I'm telling you, when you bet 4 or 5 games a night for $20, you think, worst I'm going to do is break even.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
And then all of a sudden you owe the bookie a bunch of money, and you're like, I actually put a note behind a picture in my room. I will not gamble on sports anymore. And I didn't for years and years because
he didn't listen to that note.
I had to go take, when you're 20 years old.
Yeah,
it's hard, man, when you got to go pay somebody.
It's hard when you take that twice a month check and you have to go take 2/3 of it and give it to somebody.
Yeah, it's no fun.
Here you go. I still got enough for rent and food, but here you go.
And
here's what you didn't earn.
And you know what we say all the time? You don't find people in Gamblers Anonymous that are winning.
Yep. Hi, I'm John. Hi, John. I'm an addicted gambler. I'm up $6,000. You never hear that. Never hear that. All right, Chargers 37, Minnesota Vikings 10 last night.
Boring.
Vikings are in
boring
trouble.
Is a good word.
It was boring. The Vikes are in trouble. Their offensive line is banged up. Carson Wentz is not the answer. I know his left shoulder, his non-throwing shoulder was in a lot of pain last night, but he's not the answer. J.J. McCarthy, I don't know if he's the answer. He hasn't played enough to let me know. They got a bye week, and then they go to Detroit. McCarthy will probably be back for that one. I don't know if you want to be back for that one.
Well, they got to have their 2 offensive tackles back.
But they're 3-4 now, and they're going the wrong way. If McCarthy's not the guy, they should have gotten the guy. You remember this. Aaron Rodgers flirted with Minnesota. And basically they didn't come to an agreement, and he ends up in Pittsburgh. They got rid of Daniel Jones. They got rid of Sam Darnold. How are those guys doing?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if you can't block. It doesn't matter who you put back.
That's a good point. You know what? You're 100% right. I don't care if Patrick Mahomes is back there. If your offensive line can't stop the other team's defensive line,
and they could not.
Those quarterbacks, they're not going to be that good.
They couldn't run the ball either because every time they handed off, there was 34
rush yards last night for the Vikings. Wentz was 15 of 27 for 144, touchdown, interception. Had to be basically, he was taken out when it was over. Probably should have been taken out earlier, but they really didn't have many. I don't know the guy's name that played after him.
It's a guy from Minnesota, a rookie. That's all I know. And you know what? The game was over in the first quarter.
It was. The Vikes had a pick six that they overturned, and I thought was a bad overturn. Certainly looked like the guy had his hand under the ball the whole time with control, but, again, I'm not in the replay booth. Justin Herbert, 18 of 25, 227, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. This was a big game for the Chargers as well. They had lost a couple in a row. They looked bad on Sunday against the Colts, gave up 38 points. Kamani Vidal, come on down. 23 carries, 117 yards, and a touchdown. He seems like a little water bug kind of guy, but, man, he got through those holes quickly. So, big win for the Chargers, big win for Jim Harbaugh. But not feeling good about your Vikings right now, I can't imagine, Tony. Especially since they were the first loser in Tony and Big Al the Fish's mortal life.
Yep.
All right, you got 4 for me, though, right? He certainly doesn't deserve any music this week, Scooter. No. They were 1-4 last week.
I don't even really want to give him out.
Time for I think it might be a bounce-back week unless they go against the unsponsored six-pack who's on fire. All right, go ahead. Let's see what you got.
Do I have to?
You do. Part of the rules.
Well, I got to find. Where'd Big Al send those? There it is.
Tony, every day's a Super Bowl.
It is. You're never. I mean, we're done in our picks, but you're never done.
Every day's a Super Bowl.
Yep. All right, here we go.
You give me the game, and Scooter and I'll tell you who you got.
Cincinnati at home against the Jets, 6.5.
Oh my God!
I love this game.
Horrible.
Tell me you took.
Bengals are so set up to throw a clunker because all I've heard is how good Joe Flacco is. Go ahead, write it down.
You know
J-E-T, Jets.
How many you getting there?
6.5.
You know the Jets throw up a clunker every week, Tony, right?
Well, I know they do.
I guess he's not paying. Did we not try talking about taking the Jets ever again?
We tried.
Did we not try? Okay.
Just remember, I took the Jets.
That's one.
When we come in Monday.
That's one.
New England at home versus Cleveland, 7.
You know, I kind of like this one. I do. I thought about this. It's time for New England to play like last year's New England. And Cleveland's
It's
defense
just
is
that
really
bounce.
good.
Yeah, it's at bounce time.
And it's a big number. What's the number here?
7.
Cleveland plus 7. All right, keep this in mind.
How'd you know I
Scooter.
took Cleveland?
I'm guessing. Am I wrong?
You're right.
Oh, I'm guessing. Scooter, keep in mind, Jets, Cleveland. All he has left now is Titans and the Giants. Go ahead.
Baltimore at home, giving 6.5 to Chicago.
I think Lamar's going to play.
Seems like it.
Number one, sure trending that way.
Point spread looks like it, doesn't it?
Point spread looks like, yeah, they're 1-5 and they're a 6.5 point favorite. Yeah, but I'm going to guess you guys are taking Chicago.
Nope. Take it.
Oh! So does that mean the money's on Chicago, or is this one of your
There was more money on Chicago.
That is very surprising. Although Chicago's won 2 in a row.
It could change.
They are 4-2.
Could change as much as people know them are, but the Ravens have been so bad.
Bears are 4-2 though.
I mean, even with Lamar, they hadn't been
Their
playing
defense has been terrible.
You talking about Baltimore?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. All right, that's 4. Or that's 3. Got one more.
Atlanta at home, giving 7.5 to the Dolphins.
You're not taking 2, are you?
Dolphins, baby. I can't tell you who picks which games because that wouldn't be fair. We both pick them, so.
Tony, just to be clear, you all don't get anything with 0-5, right?
No.
Just to be clear, you don't get your money back for 0-5, right? You should, because it's just as hard to go 0-5 as it is to go 5-5.
Definitely should. I mean, you're basically throwing a dart at these. These games are supposed to be even. That's why they put a point spread on these games.
All right, folks. Listen, if you want to, Jets plus 6.5 at Cincinnati. Cleveland plus 7. Where is that game?
New England.
At New England. Baltimore at home minus 6.5. And Miami, the Dolphins, and Tua plus 7.5 at Atlanta. All right.
You guys sound like the normal bettors
Yeah.
that take all the good teams.
Tony, it's become one of my favorite segments, just pooping on your all's picks every week.
Well, you didn't poop on them when we went 4-1, 4-1.
But I called that you were going to go 4-1.
No, you
What are you
said
saying
3
this
and
week?
2.
Out of
You've never.
what are you giving him this
Never,
week?
Scooter.
One
said
and-
we were going 4-1.
1-4.
Counting last night.
Counting last
so
night.
1-3 the rest of the week.
Yeah.
All right. All right. World Series tonight, folks. Got a lot.
Really? Is there a ball,
Yeah.
baseball game?
Baseball.
How is there enough TVs to watch all this?
Fox, if you want to go to this one. Well, let's see. What are you talking about?
Can we
UK.
about both the basketball games?
They're
World
staggered a
Series?
little.
They're staggered a
A
little.
little.
UK game will be over before the World Series game starts.
That's true.
Right, and they'll be trending down as Louisville gets ready to fire it up, and then you can watch St. X on YouTube.
Or, you know what? You got college football tonight.
Who are the college games? They can't be any good.
They're not awesome. There is a Cal's playing. I know that.
Dartmouth is playing Columbia.
No. We're only talking about
Charlotte is playing
Charlotte's playing North Texas.
North Texas.
North Texas is 25.
And the big game, Virginia Tech at home against Cal.
The new Mark Stoops destination at home against Cal. Virginia Tech is 6, by the way. And
No, that's not tonight.
it is tonight.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
And Boise State at Nevada, 10 o'clock, Scooter, for those us late nighters. Boise State at 1-6 Nevada. Ooh, yikes.
That's not even on my list.
We've got 2 1-6 teams playing tonight on TV. One on ESPN2 and one on CBS Sports Network. That's just ugly.
John, the Knicks and Celtics are on Prime Video. Oh, they're on Prime.
Yeah, I haven't. This will be the first foray into the NBA for Prime. We saw NBC on Tuesday night and Peacock. Now we get Amazon Prime. Scooter, text. Go ahead, read them.
Okay. Will do.
You're the man.
First texter asks, question for all three of you.
Ooh,
What is your favorite game you all have called and why?
I can tell you I watched it the other day.
Go ahead.
Trinity Male State Championship game.
It's hard for me as a St. X guy to say that's the
It
best
doesn't
game
matter.
I've ever
It's the
called.
best game I've ever
59-56 at Old Cardinal Stadium.
I watched it on YouTube the other day. That I could not stop watching. I just remember how cold it was. It was on
Yeah.
that concrete field out there at Old Cardinal Stadium, and Bush and Brom were just so good.
I would go basketball last year, 7th Region Championship game.
Good call.
St. X over Trinity
Yep.
and blew them out for the third time. Well, they didn't blow them out all three times. Beat them for the third time, but blew them out to go to the state tournament. And if St. X had beaten J-Town in the first round, that would have been the one. So.
You know, one of the football games, there's a bunch of them.
There's a lot of football.
I hate to tell Buzz this, but it was the St. X win over Manual.
40-yard touchdown pass on the last play.
Yeah,
of the
they had no chance to win that game, and
fourth down.
Michael Duddy called it in the back of the end. John did a great call of that. We still
fun.
have it.
That was a long night that ended up glorious because it certainly didn't look like they were going to win. Scooter, what about you?
It's tough for me because I've called a game at Indiana, a basketball game. Jacksonville at IU. So that one was a lot of fun. But if I had to break down my favorite, probably the Great Crossing Lexington Catholic Regional Championship from, 2 years ago?
Yeah, I was watching that game when you were calling.
That game was awesome.
I will also say Bellarmine at Louisville, just because I'm in the Yum Center doing a game, which I thought would never, ever happen.
Yeah.
I got to do 2 of those. But this year I'm going to get to do Bellarmine at Rupp, at Notre Dame this year.
Not the best games, but the best venue.
Yes.
The best game you get to go to.
At Georgia this year, at Kansas State for the second time in 3 years. So
the St. X Mel game,
fun.
John, the state championship game.
Yes, St. X was a decided underdog in that game, so that's got to be near the top of my list.
Yeah.
At Kroger Field.
Yeah.
So makes it.
Hey, Roger.
Better. All right, we'll preview the World Series and we got birthdays and six-pack coming up after the break. Thanks for the question. We'll check the text line some more as well. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big up. Welcome back. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Carnage. John Spears, Tony Burke, Scooter Dingus. Final segment of the week.
Woo-hoo!
M&M Carnage hotline is closed.
Shut it down.
Game Day Men's Health text line still open. 502-414-1450. Get your text into that number. Scooter, you said we had a couple of more texts there.
We do. Yep. My brother texted in, says, makes me wonder if the FBI is after Scoots and my friends for our poker games.
We heard about those 10, 11-year-old poker games.
Hey, you know what?
I think statute of limitations are okay.
I don't know.
I think you're all right. It's been 20 years, right?
Patrick Murphy says, morning Spears on Sports Gang. This is
Good morning,
Patrick
Patrick.
Murphy. Gambling isn't fun, especially in pool. I gambled a playing cue against another playing cue and lost. That was back in Muncie when I was around 21 or 22.
So you bet your gear
I don't know.
against another guy's gear, and you lost. So now how do you ever play pool? Now you got to go buy another pool
Buy
cue?
another
Well,
one.
he
Yeah.
probably didn't have much money back then, too. It probably was a hard hit.
I like that, though. I like that.
You got a lot of confidence in yourself when you do that.
It's like you're playing tennis. If I win, you get my racket.
TJ Walker also texted in, says, Louisville City USL Championship was my favorite call. Also, when they beat Cincy 5-0 at Slugger Field, that was cool.
Tell TJ to talk about that crap on his own stuff. Here.
Buzz says,
TJ, by the way, TJ and Steven and Matthew are going to be at Hoopsters today.
they are. Yeah.
In Jeffersonville, Indiana.
Now, who
12
cares?
to 2. No, come on. I was kidding.
I am too.
12 to 2. Stop by Hoopsters. Get yourself a KSR shirt. I'm sorry. KS.
Ooh, John.
I don't
KRC.
KRC shirt. I really didn't do that on purpose.
I know
Get
you
yourself a Kentucky Roll Call shirt and say hi to the boys over at Hoopsters in Jeffersonville, Indiana. If I didn't have something going on, I would ride over to
I
Hoopsters.
would say we can ride over and they could buy us a few beers.
It is lunchtime, and I could actually go over there.
TJ said he'll buy you boys a bucket of beer.
Now I'm thinking about it. Now we're definitely thinking about it.
And then final text,
Now I can't get to my car fast enough.
Buzz text in says, I guess if Cooper Flagg had stayed at Duke, he could bet this year. I think he's 18, isn't he?
Wow. That's good.
Good
Oh,
one.
that's good.
Good one, Buzz.
I watched Dallas was not good the other night.
No.
By the way.
I couldn't believe he ended up with a double-double.
He's really good.
Didn't score the first half.
I know.
And
He
Anthony
only took
Davis,
like 2 shots.
they only got him 2 shots. That's the way I look at
yeah.
it. You got to get him more shots.
Well, he's handling the ball.
They
got to get him off the ball.
They got to find a point guard.
Yep.
They got to trade for a point guard now.
Well, they got to play Russell.
Because Russell should start, and Kyrie is not going to be back till at least, April, March. So they got to do something where he doesn't have to handle the ball as much. He's too valuable scoring the basketball.
Talking NBA, and I think I know how you feel about this. I want to see what Scoot feels about it. What do y'all think of Richard Jefferson?
I think he's vanilla.
Yeah.
I think he's fine with his facts, and he just okay, all right. There's no excitement about him.
Yeah.
When I'm
That's
watching the game.
great.
Yeah,
description.
I think
Right?
I think
Yeah.
you nailed it too.
If I'm watching,
His voice is
I like,
kind of whiny.
Doris Burke is more exciting than Richard Jefferson. Who else was on
But you know who
this week?
we talk about
Reggie
the great
Miller's great.
the great play-by-play guys. Mike Bream,
Mike Breen's top notch,
he is so good.
top level. I actually started using bang when Bellamy had.
I've actually, when I've done play-by-play, I've thrown a few bangs in
I
there.
feel I'm cheating it, but I do it anyway. All right, Dodgers in Toronto, Fox tonight, 8 o'clock, Game 1 of the World Series. The Dodgers are a prohibitive favorite to win this series. Keep this in mind. Shohei was on a plane to Toronto, and the Dodgers swooped in and offered him a better deal. He was on the way to Toronto. So will he be booed in his first at-bat tonight? It'll be very interesting to listen to the crowd. I think he will, by the way. The boos will be at Blake Snell for the Dodgers tonight and Trey Yesavage for the Blue Jays. If you say who, I will tell you, Trey Yesavage was 1-0 in the regular season, but he's 2-1 with a 4.20 ERA in the postseason.
Wicked slider.
Wicked slider that nobody seems to be able to hit. He has been really good in the playoffs so far, but Snell's been great in the playoffs so far. So that's Game 1 tonight. Who you got in Game 1, Tony?
I like
Toronto at home?
I still like the Dodgers.
Good?
Dodgers.
All right. I'll go with the Dodgers. Well, I bet the Dodgers to win it in 4 or win it in 5. So I'm hoping for the Dodgers to win it. All right, let's do birthdays.
Okay, scooter meters today.
Not many.
It's been a bad week.
It's been a bad week.
It's been a terrible week. You know, we missed Doug Flutie yesterday.
I saw you sent that out. Throwing a Hail Mary up there, huh?
That was bad. F. Murray Abraham is 86.
What'd he do?
Amadeus, man. Amadeus.
Why are you saying F him?
F. Scott Fitzgerald. What did Scott Fitzgerald do to you? Yeah. Very good.
Go with good.
F. Period. Murray Abraham is 86 today. Kevin Kline, 78.
Good
Saint
actor.
X head coach?
Not the St. X basketball coach, the actor.
Like, he looks good at 78.
I'm going to give you a movie, and Scooter, you won't like this movie, but old people like Tony's age and my age or higher, Last Vegas. You ever seen Last Vegas? It is Morgan Freeman, Michael Douglas.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the old guys.
The old
And
guys
De Niro, wasn't
going to
it?
Vegas. De Niro for a bachelor party for one of their guys who's marrying a real young girl. It's great. It's great. And Kevin Kline is in that one.
Yeah.
He's fantastic.
I think I've seen that.
He's been in.
That's funny. Morgan Freeman's hilarious.
He was
I
in A
think.
Fish Called Wanda back in the day. Kevin Kline, funny actor. 78 today. B.D. Wong
Who?
is 65. Jurassic Park.
What's wrong?
He's the scientist in. First of all, what did Murray Abraham do to you? And now, what's Wong? B.D. Wong is 65 today. Oh, birthdays get better and better. All right, scooter meter. Casey Wilson, formerly of Saturday Night Live. She's had some bit parts in some movies, including the movie Why Him, which is a hilarious movie. Casey Wilson, 45.
3.5.
Yeah. Good actress, too. Now, not a whole lot of roles, but very, very, very funny on Saturday Night Live back in the day. Drake is 39 today. Does he get a birthday card from Kendrick Lamar?
Probably not, but he'll get one from Cal.
There you go. He's 39 today. Superstar, Tony. Scooter does not know this name. Superstar Bill Dundee.
Oh,
You know, wrestlers always die early. Bill Dundee's 82 today. He's not dead.
superstar, baby.
The superstar off the top rope.
I loved his tag team when he was with Dirty Dutch Mantel.
From Parks Unknown?
Yeah.
Dirty Dutchman?
I am familiar with Bill Dundee,
Are
by
ya?
the way.
The
All
super.
right.
My wrestling history is pretty.
Well done, Scooters, all I can say. All right, sports-wise, Jaylen Brown, 29 today. Celtics play if you want to get on a little over on Jaylen Brown tonight, Scooter.
I like that.
He's 29. Peyton Siva, Pepe, 35 today.
Is it his dad's birthday? today?
Assistant coach at Louisville now. I don't have information on when his dad's birthday is.
He's still got the tank top on, though.
He's still wearing the number 3 Louisville tank top down on Bourbon Street. Peyton Siva, 35 today. Amon-Ra St. Brown, one of the best in the league now.
Yeah.
Who's the best receiver in the league? Is it Jamar Chase,
Jamar Chase.
Justin Jefferson, or Amon-Ra St. Brown?
Jamar Chase.
I agree with Scoot because when you did what he did, when you have,
Go Flacco.
and Justin Jefferson's right there. They just can't
I
get you the
agree.
ball right now.
St. Brown's not far behind.
No, they're all in that category.
He's 26 today. Jalen Ramsey, 31, defensive back.
Steal.
You know what
Steeler?
I think of him?
I do. Turd. Corey Dillon is 51, former Bengal, former world champion with the Patriots. Jay Novacek, Dallas Cowboy tight end back in the day, 63 today.
Super Bowl champion.
Yep. Rafael Devers of the Giants, still hard for me to say that,
Yeah.
is 29 today. Omar Moreno, remember him, Tom?
Center fielder for the Pittsburgh Pirates, baby.
He could go get him. He's
Long and lanky. Still
73 today. And NASCAR driver Brian Vickers, 43.
We were talking about wrestling. And
Don't forget, I got to get to the
I know, real quick, what Scoot was saying. Wouldn't you love that the wrestlers that are in their 70s that are still alive, that they all put them in the ring one time and let them wrestle at like 70-something?
Get like a senior WWE.
Wouldn't that be awesome? John doesn't think so.
I got a text from Slugger. A Kentucky guy was arrested, too. I don't know what he's talking about.
It's either the slugger.
Either.
All right, wrestling. Sorry, I apologize. That's on me.
The guys that are still
I should pay
alive
attention
that
to
are
the
in their
show.
70s, shouldn't they put them in the ring now? See what they look
Oh,
like.
I don't think so.
I think it'd be
Is
hilarious.
Jake the Snake still alive?
I think it would be hilarious.
Jesse the Body Ventura, they still alive? Oh, God, no.
Wouldn't that be great?
I don't think so.
Canes.
That would ruin my youth, I think. All right, it's time for the unsponsored six-pack.
What was it last week, John?
5-1 last week in Fuego. All those Duke Blue Devils got me last week as they couldn't hang with Georgia Tech. But I rebounded, hit the next 5-1. We'll try to help you out again. Going a lot of local here in the college game, Scooter. UCLA and Indiana. I didn't get my UCLA hat in time. I bought
Thank
one.
God.
I bought one, Scooter. I'll have it on Tuesday at the latest.
After they lose.
25.5 is the number. I think the cart is going to turn back into the pumpkin this week for UCLA.
I do too.
I think Indiana their defense is really, really good, and I think they roll here over UCLA. I'm taking the Hoosiers and giving 25.5. Scooter, I hope I don't jinx them. That's all I'm going to say to you. I hope I don't jinx them. BYU at Iowa State. BYU won the Holy War last week against Utah.
I know
they now go on the road to an Iowa State team that's lost 2 in a row.
What time's that game?
That's a 3:30 start. For some reason, Iowa State is favored by 2.5 over the undefeated Cougars. Give me the Iowa State. It's not Hawkeyes. Cyclones. Give me the Cyclones to win and win. I'm going to say by a touchdown here.
And, Scoot and I normally like the Cougars, but not this week.
Yeah, I've heard that about you, too. All right, Boston College at Louisville, 25.5 again. Am I going to take Indiana and Louisville and give 25.5 in both games? Yes, I am. BC is 1-6. They lost to UConn last week. They're terrible. Yes, this is a letdown week for Louisville, but BC makes it a lot easier to not be a letdown week. The only worry I have is Jeff Prom doesn't usually put it on teams. He'll get them down by 21 and kind of take foot off the gas. Hopefully he won't do that to me this week. I'm taking the Cards and giving BC 25.5. Scooter, you got a problem with any of these?
No, not yet.
Oh, man. All right. NFL, Atlanta, and Miami in Atlanta. Tony took the Dolphins. I can't do it. It's 7.5. I'm taking Atlanta here. Their defense is really good, and Tua's been really bad. I don't see it getting any better in that locker room for Miami. Atlanta needs a win here. I'm going to take the Falcons and give Miami 7.5.
Along with everybody else in the world.
Except for Tony and Big Al the Fish. All right, Jets at Cincinnati. What I didn't mention, and what Tony probably doesn't know, is it's their star, Hall of Fame star, whatever they call the Ring of Honor.
Oh, the Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor for the Bengals this weekend. Boomer Esiason's going in. Dave Lapham is going in. So it's a big day in Cincinnati. Well, he's going to stop talking to go down on the field and get in the Ring of Honor at halftime. Right. Joe Flacco around and find out here. He's got guys to throw it to. The Jets are without Sauce Gardner this week. Not that he's been any good when he's been in there, but he's not playing this week. So I think Flacco's going to be able to hit a bunch of guys a bunch of times for a lot of yards. Give me the Bengals. Finally, Pittsburgh and Green Bay. In Pittsburgh, Aaron Rodgers wants to beat them. Give me the Pittsburgh plus the 3 at home against Green Bay.
Let's have a weekend, boys.
Thanks for listening. Back at it Monday. Matt Dennison is next. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big X.